Hey, hello. Hey everyone. How are we doing? Welcome back to Sigalo. So, last stream, we worked on this area. Basically made this big grassy field, this glass bridge, and this like historical farm that we'll probably have to have like a little entrance, like a little museum. And the really fun thing I want to work on today, I went and downloaded some more monorail things that I didn't have before. So I wanted to make a custom monorail station here, which I've actually literally never done before. The two assets that I have the ability to use here, I have never used before. So basically, hold on, let me just go over here for a sec and just experiment with how these work exactly. Out of city limits, great. Great. Okay, it's annoying. Love monorail stuff. Yes, this should be fun. Should be fun. Welcome everyone. Good to see a bunch of you here. Okay. Now, let's place a road. Actually, let's go like that. So one of these is meant to be like just an empty station, but I feel like I'm not seeing that one. That's strange. So there's one that I got that's called like dead end, dead monorail. So strange. I really thought I subbed to it. I did sub to it. It was like supposed to be a building that was just a piece of monorail track with nothing else, but I guess I only have one option, so which is going to be this thing. The Discord notification was a great idea. Glad you think so. Yeah, I mean, it was something that when I joined Templin Institute's Discord, I was like, oh, that is a really great idea. And since then, I've been like trying to eventually implement it. Glad I finally got around to it. So this is meant to be able to have stops anywhere along it, this track, even though it looks like the vanilla one. So what I want to try and do is like just see if this works even. So need actual monorail. Create new line. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. But it drives on which... It was strange how it was always... Yeah, wait, what? Look at how this track is behaving. It's not wanting to go around. So strange. Okay, wait, let me try this again. I had to stop over here. Complete line. Yeah, let's see. Any guys spawn? Super weird. Super weird. Let's get rid of some of this other wacky stuff too. All this. Obviously keep that, keep that. So I wonder why no monorails are spawning. Does it need like electricity or something? So I take it this is a monorail terminal connecting to the main continent? No. This is a test area over here, what we're doing. Basically, I subbed to this new asset. I'm trying to create a monorail station right here in the city. but I'm just trying to figure out how this track that I downloaded works, because basically the track allows you to place a station anywhere along the track, but I guess I'm not. Let me just try upgrading just one of these segments and see what happens. So I go like that. And yeah, it seems as though I might have just added a stop right then and there. And that might have been all I needed to do, is just replace one segment. Pretty cool. Okay. So let's think about this station here. I want it to be made out of glass like this. And I was also thinking that this thing could be a cool elevator, actually. If I redid a little bit of how it was at the bottom and did a little procedural objects glass elevator going up and down. And I was thinking basically we have a stop at the bottom and then a stop at the height of the monorail, and then a stop like directly above. So like 2 stops at the top, 1 stop at the bottom. And the stop above gets you to a pathway where you can maybe get to the other side of the monorail or across. Oh, here we are. And then over on this side, we'll do really large buildings. Is it going to stop? No, it didn't stop. That's strange. I mean, I think we only have 1 monorail line. We have 2. Where is this other one? I have so many things open. I can't see the screen at all. What the heck? Whatever, it doesn't really matter where that is. All I know is this one's white. Yeah, I mean, this is a weird... Assets can be frustrating sometimes, but this is a very strange asset, I will say. Allowing you just to mix... It's like a station monorail track everywhere. I don't know. Maybe what we need to do in order to actually properly test this is get some pedestrian paths going up here. Because I believe it needs a pedestrian path in order for the stop to actually work. So like this on both sides. We'll make a little crossover. Cool. Black Fox, what up, buddy? How you doing? That interchange video was nuts. It was pretty epic, dude. If you haven't seen it, you guys should all go check out Black Fox's YouTube channel. Working on about to start on a monorail station here. Hopefully a custom one. We'll see if it works, like a fully custom one. But so far it's not working. Okay. Now, you know, it would actually be nice if the monorail was on the highest level. I feel like that'd be cooler. Maybe not. No, it should just be like kind of like just a path up here though. So the monorail does feel like it's the top thing. It just has this one perpendicular pathway over it that's above it. So let's go like up and over, you know. So it's gonna need to come over here, go way over there, and You know, this elevator would be a cool idea. I mean, how am I going to do this? Because it'd be cool to make it glass, but I feel like the whole thing might have to be encased in something that you can't see so that people can walk down this way. Something, I don't know exactly. I have to figure out a way to hide the people that are walking that way as opposed to taking out that elevator. So it should really be like that. And this got messed up. Bird Mang CS, what up? How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. How did both these get screwed up? Okay. Now I kind of need a reason for people to want to stop at this in order to properly test it. Oh my god. Come on. It's like pulling up the terrain over here. Why is it doing that? Okay. Very annoying. Let me just delete all these trees. I'll add them back in afterwards. I guess I really got to make this whole area functional to really figure out if this is going to be functional. Nice nature monorail. Thanks. It's going to be really cool when it's done, I hope. It'll be very cool. Very cool for first-person rides, because I'm hoping that none of the stations... I'm trying to make it so none of the stations have any clipping, so you can really, like, actually be inside the station when you're on the first-person ride. There's an even cooler one over here, where you follow it in. There's like literally a tunnel into this building. You know, and the station's like deep in there. This is one of the other areas. So this is all going to be, I'm planning on having this station all look like this, like glass and beams, if possible. But I just need to get it functioning first. So, really don't have much room here. So, let me delete a lot of trees. Sad to see the trees go. Make sure we're doing this in our district, not too close to the edge of it. Oops. You can even go over there a little bit more. So, it can be a lot of this, I suppose. Alright. In order to make anything function in the city, we need an air hangar, which is like this thing. Right now you're seeing a police car fly out of it because it's the one of the last two things I don't have a custom vehicle for, but it's supposed to be like a flying vehicle like this. So we got to figure out where an air hangar is going to go. I feel like it kind of makes sense to have it here because this is the highest ground, and the thing's got to kind of fly over the monorail to get to it. So I'm gonna do is for now Just copy this entire air hangar. That'll be good. Actually fits the curve nicely. But we probably have to change it up some. About to sneeze, I think. Ugh. Be getting some real bad allergies now that it's starting to be spring. Alright, so in here, basically raise this up. In your imagination, deleting trees somewhere in Sagalo, power outage happens. Yes. I mean, yeah, you got in the imagination. In this version, there's no way to make that actually the case. That'd be really cool though if the trees were the things actually in the game providing power. It'd be very cool. So right now I'm basically just trying to make a place where the roads for this air hangar can come and hang out. Love this community. You all guys all rock. Yes. Well, the asset creation stuff is also really nice. Community. I'm sure you're becoming aware of that. There's some good asset creation discords, by the way, if you're not on Discord. In Dopney. Okay. Now I need a road in here. I'm gonna kind of go real small with this one because I feel like this area shouldn't be like a big plaza like this. I'm thinking more a couple very tall buildings connected, but it does need this at the base of one of them probably. So this is going to be a small area. Actually, it should be the one-way road. I'm going to go highway. And for some reason it's not snapping. The angles, but I guess that's okay. Strange. Schlubbers, hello. How you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, go a little higher with that. And I'm also going to upgrade a bunch of this real quick so we can see it, because I'm going to have to make some connections out here. Eventually I'm going to have to make a better road system than just like one lane road around the whole island in both directions. It'd be cool to get some more, you know, flight paths going through the city, you know. But that's really a whole project. I think it requires that RAR mod. Or is that what it's called? The one where you can replace your, it just came out where you can replace an entire network on your map. So we would replace this invisible one with this highway all at once, basically. Was that mod made specifically for this project? I think it's actually a very useful mod for troubleshooting. Like a lot of times a network is the thing that's caused all your problems and broken your save more often than not. I feel like it's a network. end. So being able to batch replace an entire network would be useful, you know. It was made for network extensions 2 users. Yes, exactly. People with network extensions who have major problems. Exactly. So I'm gonna go to like 85 or something. I'll go one this way. I need to go down a little bit. Where is the height of that? Something like there. Cool. And then it's a little more straightforward. Yeah, this road network is going to be a nightmare one day. I'm already feeling it. I mean, luckily the thing about the way that the city is set up is that it is only like going to be like 30 distinct places that cars have to go or something. But like it's just already getting a little woof, woof, woof. You mean you can see all the arrows and this kind of stuff. So should that be about 85? We'll just go straight to there. Ooh. When did that happen? I have straight slopes on. This node and this node need to be like more like in, like up, like it's kind of taken off in there. Oops, other way. Like that. So these obviously will all get replaced with invisible ones shortly. What I need to do is use the picker here. So I can just grab that guy, slope. Okay. Just gonna go. Oops. Like that. A little steep right there. But these things can actually kind of take a steep drop and you don't really notice it too bad sometimes. Maybe a massive building over the water. I don't know. I think this place is gonna have a nice sort of respect for nature in general. I mean, we did do this over the water, but yeah, I guess if it's something a little bit more just like holes, you know, as opposed to filling in a huge amount of land with building. Okay. We need to like get over. I'm gonna go kind of like way out of the way with this. So I'm gonna go womp, womp, and then underneath, drinking broken glass. That sounds very uncomfortable. Welcome. If only you could move it and select all the segments you wanted to upgrade. Yeah, that'd be cool. If that mod was part of Move It, it would be cool. Go like there. Like here. And since I do have this big loop around now, I might as well, I guess, give people the opportunity to make a U-turn here if they need to. Just go like that. Okay. This will all get upgraded with the no sidewalk Mars road. I really need to make a new road for this because the no sidewalk Mars road behaves the way I need this to, in terms of not allowing people to walk on it, in terms of being able to actually do this right here, upgrade it. A lot of roads this high up in the air just say height too high, which is really annoying. But the problem with the Mars roads is that their speed limit is incredibly slow, so these airplanes are flying way slower than they should be. Cityscapes, hello. How's it going, dude? Good to see ya. Doing some, getting the functionality of this going. So let's upgrade that, upgrade that. All right. Pretty windy outside. You can change the speed limit with Traffic Manager, you think? Yes, you definitely can, but like I'm pretty sure what I just did where I upgraded and then re-upgraded all the roads resets all of that work. So every time, I mean, I'm constantly doing that. So it's kind of annoying. It'd be easier to just have make a quick custom version of the road I already have and add it to the pack I already have, you know? It's probably the best way to do it. All right, so over here, let's get a little bit more light in this area. Maybe change the time of day. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is place a park gate, a main gate. And connect this pathway to that. So just like that. That's all we need. All right. This will all be hidden inside of a large building like this. Eventually. Let's make sure we have water and power. Imagine if City Skylines had a mod that added impatient drivers. I think the Traffic Manager mod, you can change the driver's skill ability or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I actually hardly ever use the Traffic Manager mod, to be honest. Believe it or not. It's one of my non-essential mods. Is that some kind of display window? You talking about this thing? This is a air hanger, so I just copied and pasted this one. I'm probably going to make a new custom one. I was just doing this to get the feel of what we were doing. But everywhere in the city has an air hanger that, let's see, there's one there. There's 3 in here underneath this waterfall. There's one back in there. So you'll see what gets added into the backside of the air hanger and what makes it so that the city actually functions. So let's do that now. Let's make sure we do have water. We sort of have water. We have some electricity. Yeah, we have electricity. All right. In your opinion, is making the city functional fun or annoying? Oh, it's very fun. I love it. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite part. So we're gonna get some people living here. These are the residential cubes. I'll probably, usually what I end up doing is placing them all kind of like in one spot, and then as we build, extending out this road and placing them in different spots around, because that's what allows citizens to like be walking everywhere if you spread out where they need to go, you know? I guess there's no one over here right now for some reason, but usually there's people walking everywhere. Why laying down the pipes so carefully? Oh, the water pipes? I don't know. I always do that. I just like placing them along the roads. It just feels... I'm being realistic with everything else, so why not spend like 1 extra second and be realistic with that, you know? Let's get some commercial. Oh, and most importantly, actually, before I let the simulation run for too long here, we need our services. So we need block health, block death care, the block fleece, and placing these down in each and every one of these little areas inside the hangars does is it allows it so that we see less and less of these service vehicles going between districts. Like you would think in a futuristic city, each district would have its own every one of these, you know. Flux Trance would make a great guest build. He would, but Flux Trance does not really play the game much anymore, I don't think, which is too bad. We need trash. Like I'm forgetting a couple. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so this should be enough bare bones to get people coming in here and to figure out what the heck is going on with the monorail. Who's one of your favorite for years? Yeah, he's amazing. Avalon's incredible. Is there a police precinct yet? There is some backstory with the police from episode 2 on Skib's channel. So there's some history with the police, but I think in this city, basically, the city's divided up into districts that look like this. And like, as you can see how I'm building here, like the areas that stay inside the districts, they don't get anywhere near the edges of the districts for the most part. So each district, or most of the districts, will have a monorail stop. They'll all have an air hangar, and they'll all be somewhat separated from each other. They'll just be mainly connected by pedestrian paths and the monorails and these service roads, these little light vehicle service roads. So I think each district would have its own little outpost of every service, you know, basically. Like if there's a medical emergency at a district, they have like a couple rooms somewhere where they can and like a, you know, resident doctor on staff at this facility, you know, whatever it is. You asked him about the save game. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine he would one day want to come back and continue working on the city. He did that before. Create a new line. for sure on the right side though. Oh my god, it's so hard to, okay. Hopefully that's correct. Add a stop here would be great. I would love that. And I think I can have to just complete the line. Oh, it's gonna go back and forth on the same little bit of track here. Okay. I think I have no other choice though. Okay, select types, the Invicta monorail, please. Just do one vehicle. So like you are supposed to be stopping right here. Oh my god, and he does. Crazy. It actually works. How did that happen all of a sudden? Was this the vehicle that I just spawned? No, this is from the original line. This is the vehicle that I just spawned because it's the wrong color. Oh, incredible. Very cool. So now it would be awesome to just sit here for a minute. Wait while this populates. Oh my god, someone's walking over here. So that means this is already functioning. Crazy. I'm sorry, but usually things don't work that easily in City Skylines. That is nuts. Okay, wait. Usually you set up this kind of stuff and it's like so much troubleshooting. This side needs a way to get to the station. There's no way to get to the station on this side. This is obviously all gonna be completely replaced. That'll be invisible and we'll make it look really cool. But just to get it working, I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked that this is... At least this one is working and people are walking over here. It's way up in the air. There's no road connection. I mean, we do have this, which is annoying. I'll have to do something about this terrain thing. So pretty soon we'll probably start seeing some airplanes also. We're auto-saving. Airplanes flying into here. This is all going to have to be, all this open area, this whole hill thing will all have to be covered up with a whole new building, a whole new complex of buildings and apartments and shops. I think very glass themed would be cool. Elevated stations are usually such a pain. Yeah, I know. It's so strange how well this works so far. I mean, I'm probably jinxing it by saying this over and over. I'm going to stop. There we go. Save is done. People are walking underneath it, which is weird. I wonder why that is, and what we're going to be able to do about that. Oh, poppin'. Look at this. Oh my god. It's so popular. But no one is going onto this other side, so what's up with that? Because this path is completely screwed up. It's so strange how they hang out underneath. What am I going to do about that? At some point I might have to make a custom monorail network. Yeah, I was already talking to Lumois about that. My thought is it should be almost just a retextured version of the vanilla one. Because then a lot of these assets we can continue to use. Like, it'd be great if it could just like link right up to the vanilla one. And it just looked like really crappy for one segment, you know? And then it was like a nice texture for the rest of it. Like the actual monorail model isn't I'm not mad at it. It's more just like getting close to it and it's like, ugh, why does it look like that? It looks all stretched and like... So yeah, it is a shame about this one side. I really shouldn't have jinxed myself, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have? Shouldn't I have? Well, I mean, to be honest, this line isn't really needed. That's the thing. So what are we going to do about these people under here? I mean, it must just be an issue with this track. It looks like it's a very specific height, like not like it's based on the terrain. It's a bit narrow, no? The track itself. Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of the vehicles, I mean, yeah, maybe my thought is just a lot of, there's a number of vehicles, there's a number of stations that are made for this track. This track isn't terrible, at least the model of it. Why not make a better track that's just compatible with all the things that already exist for monorails instead of making a whole new monorail system that you have to make a whole new station for or whatever, or you have to, you know what I mean, or you have to make new vehicles for. Like there already are a good amount of good monorail vehicles, good monorail stations. So I mean, my guess is that this track is just screwed up, and this is how it's going to be. Which kind of isn't really acceptable, to be honest. You gotta see the people at the station waiting, you know. So I wonder why it's not letting me swap between elevated and non-elevated, and I wonder if there is a difference. So that's back to normal track. On the ground version. Am I using station track? I'm using this track, ground level monorails. Yeah, look what it just did. It lowered, when I upgraded that, it lowered this pedestrian path to the level of that. Which is a strange thing to do. And the people are still down there. So let me just let this run a little bit and make sure it's still the case. Yeah, I mean, this looks like exactly what's... It's weird how it like created this for itself. Like it lowered the ends and now the people are using those ends to get down to that level. Is there a dedicated elevated station track? Yeah, so that was my next thought, was to upgrade this back to just the regular vanilla track for a second. And then re-upgrade this. Now let's try the elevated one. See if that makes any difference. No. Isn't there an elevated station track? I don't know. There might be that I didn't see. I wonder what happens if I take that node and this node and lower it. Nice. Great. So yeah, that's just an inherent issue with this, I suppose, with this track. So what might be a good use of time here, since we did just talk about two different things that we need, maybe this turns into a quick asset editor stream. Go into the asset editor and make these two things that we need, the faster invisible roads, and see if we can't fix the height of that pedestrian lane. This is a pedestrian lane here, obviously, and it has a height value, and it's clearly like at -10 or something. How do we all feel about that? I'm gonna quit. Well, actually, yeah, I actually need to quit. Quit to desktop. Alrighty. Give me one moment here. I need to sign into a different Steam account. And take a quick look at what assets I have subscribed to. So you're gonna have to bear with me for like 3 minutes of looking at my desktop. I'm sorry. I need workshop, subscribe to items. I need these two things that I have to edit, so I'm gonna sorry, I'm just narrating even though you guys can't see, because this is like my Steam account that runs with my dad and stuff, you know. So I need the Mars Road. I need the Citywokcitywall modding and asset creation mods collection. And I need this monorail ground network that we need to see about editing. So hey, there's another one here that I just found. I'm gonna subscribe, or is this the one? This is the one, actually. I believe it's by Rocky, ground level monorail 2-way. I think that's the one. And I'll grab the one-way as well. All right, that should be good. Sorry, we're almost getting back into the game. Sakura Nation, what up, buddy? How's it going? Here we are, back in the game. Get it full screen. Very useful to Alt-Enter. I didn't realize that changed the full screen of thing. Editors, asset editor, load. hope I have everything actually subscribed to. I've been having an issue sometimes where I subscribe to something on the workshop and then it doesn't, for some reason, show up in game because it hadn't downloaded it, even though I asked it to. So, no sidewalk. Yes. It's going good. You know, the building I did, well, now I'm building a whole area in CS, and it's one of the moments when you think to yourself, why am I doing this to myself? I'm sure it's looking great. Simon, hello. How's it going? I got the beta. I've been meaning to try it. But real quick, this Mars Road, in the elevated version. Wait, how do you do this again? Shoot. Properties, yeah. Somewhere where it says speed limit. I forget where. I haven't done this in forever. Well, max height? Why is the max height so low? I thought the max height I had set it to like insanely high. Strange. This is my Mars Invisible Road, right? It sure seems like it. All we have is the car lane. Speed limit. Ah, yes, this is what we need to change. So I have it set insanely low. I kind of forget what these values are supposed to represent, if this is like actually 60 kilometers an hour or whatever. I'm gonna set it to 100. I don't know if that is in fact fast enough. I mean, it's 0.8 before, but all I need is the elevated and bridge versions to be that fast, really. Why does the elevated have a node and the bridge doesn't? Oh no, it does. Slope and tunnel are just there involved if it goes underground. So that seems fine. All right. Save asset. So I'm gonna call this Sagallo Air Road. Invisible road for Sagallo Air System. Real quick, I should make a thumbnail probably, so give me 1 second to open up Photoshop. In my screenshots folder, so I have a picture to use. The harder one's going to be this monorail, because I have no idea how that thing's set up to work. Oops. Where's Photoshop? Come on, open up. There we are. Oh, it's been so long since I made one of these square thumbnails, I have to go into Finder, find the project file. God. Sorry, 1 second. Thumbnails square. Alrighty. Get my display correct. All right. There were some useful pictures somewhere that actually illustrated this well. Don't look at any of that, please. I think we're getting to them. Yes. Like this picture, maybe. Or this picture. Go with this picture. Something like that. What is this thing called? It's called the Sigalo Air Road. Okay. Looks like this window popped up on another display. Classic. The export window. Models. I'm just gonna add this to the pack with the Mars roads, I think. Mars road, where is that? Mars hologram, Mars invisible road, no? Come on. Where the heck is it? Invisible, one lane, zonable, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is it. Pop that open. And then drag that thumbnail back in. And this image also should change. Not that it really matters. Sigalo Air Road, invisible road for Sigalo system, air system, blah, blah, blah. This all looks good. Save. Now, this folder, add-ons, assets, Sigalo Air Road. So I'm gonna copy and paste this, oops, into this folder in the final CRPs. So those three will be our pack, I guess. Or should this be its own asset? I feel like it shouldn't. It should just be part of the same pack. Cool. Well, I'll have to do that when I go back to the Citywok account. So that's that. Real quick, we will quit to the main menu again. Editors, asset editor, load. Okay, I don't think that matters. Ground level monorail, one way. Load. So it appears what's happening, which is so strange, is that we have two monorail lanes. So basically the way that it's set up is what we're seeing is the segment. The game AI is the lanes. So a lane can be any type of lane. There's all sorts of different types of lanes. And it seems as though we have a monorail lane in two different directions. Slay 3K, what up, buddy? It seems as though we have a monorail. We have a backwards one and a forwards one. Two lanes, obviously. One's at -1.5 and 1.5, so that's obviously the two different directions. This is invisible, just AI game mechanic stuff. But it seems as though they're vertically offset 8.5 in the air, which, I mean, explains why the citizens were standing like 8.5 underneath it. But I would have expected there to be a lane for the pedestrians or something. So what might be helpful here is loading the regular monorail tracks and seeing how this is done here in the vanilla ones. It's the same. So what the heck are you supposed to do? What? How does it work in vanilla then? How do they stand at that height in the station, I wonder? Slay says, I love your work I love the work you do in cities. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So here we are back in the one that allows you to have stations. Maybe with them purple pedestrian pathway thingies. Well, those are only available in the building editor together with the station building. My thought, maybe, I wonder if I add pedestrian sidewalks as two new lanes on either side, if that will, and have them 8.5 in the air, if people will prefer to stand up there. That's what I'm going to test. So position, let's say 3 and -3, but width be yeah, 3, vertical offset 8.5, vehicle type pedestrian. Where's pedestrian option? Lane type pedestrian, that's what we want. Vehicle type none. Stop type monorail. Okay, I'm down. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything. Okay. I hope that is all that we need to do. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but at -3. Vertical offset 8.5. Direction actually should be both. Lane type pedestrian, vehicle type none. Stop type monorail. I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Can't imagine it would hurt the cause since we are trying to make a monorail stop. Would the stop offset also have to be 8.5? Stop offset. That's a good question, but I would worry that that would double 8.5 and we'd end up with people on the air. I think if we still have an issue, then we should try that. Yeah, I'm gonna save it like this, and we'll test it out. Okay, whatever. Can't change it to what I want. Okay. But I think that might be end up being crucial. Why don't we before we exit actually, why don't we just do that? And we'll make a second test. 8.5. 8.5. Actually, we can test maybe 3 ways even where the offset isn't. I don't know. Test monorail 2. This one has stop offset plus 8.5. Rocket Nerd, hello. Hello. How's it going? Trying to fix a couple little network issues. See if it doesn't work. See if it works. Load game. I believe I have a test city somewhere. Test city. So right now I'm just gonna make some monorails and see using this and see if any of them behave correctly. I forget how the city is laid out. Okay, so CW test monorail. And then monorail tracks, the regular ones. Let's actually go somewhere where people might care. Go boom. And then test monorail track 2. And it won't let me add a monorail line, what, without a vanilla monorail station somewhere? Yeah, I believe so. complete line. Okay. What do I gotta go, like, back around or something? Like that, you know? I feel like that's maybe what it's trying to have me do. Freaking slope too steep. Get out of here. All of this, please align to, no, not terrain height, align to that. Okay. New line, add a stop, complete line. That was what the problem was. Does it need the vanilla monorail station to spawn it or something? It does. Interesting. Good to know. So, at the moment, I don't think anyone can take this because we don't have a pedestrian path at platform height. So we'll go with this basically. We'll do that over here as well. Maybe put a ton of parks over here. I think people will, I'm hoping people will take it. But yeah, if not, we'll do that. Might as well just do it to be safe. Can I even put parks out here? Cool. Great. Literally no one takes it. What am I gonna do? Electricity. Great. Or a school. Cool. Great idea. People are just walking over here. Nice. Come on. What's going on? Why don't I... make a second one on this side just to be safe. Do that over here as well. Maybe that's slightly problematic for them. Oops, that's actually not what I want to do. I want to just take this. Go over there. Well, it's very popular over here, but just not to take this particular monorail. Why don't I don't know, maybe go way freaking somewhere else with it real quick. Oh, I need a turnaround over here also. Forgot about that. Okay. Great new line. Gotta stop there. Stop here. Complete the line. And then I obviously need pedestrian paths over here as well. Quick. So be cool if these actually freaking worked. Still no one's taking them. Try putting roads with sidewalks up to the stations or a non-elevated path. Okay. I mean, the thing is, it worked in the scenario in Sagalo. Why don't I, rather than using the test monorail, let's upgrade that one to the one from the workshop. Upgrade this one to the one from the workshop. And maybe that was the issue. Because I did have elevated paths in Sagala, and it was working with the elevated paths. The main issue was more just that there was people underneath it, instead of at the height of the station. What's going on here? What, now we got no connections at all to make a stop? God. What's going on? I turn it back into the test one that I just made. Is that gonna solve it? Still like completely unconnected. What the heck? Oh, but look, people are coming at the right height. It's working. The only issue is that they're standing too close to the platform. But this is the track that I made without your suggestion, Slubbers. So this is correct. This is the regular test, not test 2. And it works, see, it seems. Which one does it work with? Not that one. It works with this one, which was also the regular test. Test 1. Yay! So yes, it's just changing the offset. Congratulations. To me and to everyone here, that's always fun. Making a little custom asset, and it actually works. Look at that. I mean, not that I really made it. Yes, so we have to change the offset. Let's save this as Test City Monorail. Save. It's getting pretty warm in here. I might real quick while we go back to the main menu, take a quick 5-minute break, open up the windows, take my sweatshirt off, make another coffee real quick, if you guys don't mind. We'll just leave it here, watching this creation for a second. So yes, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Yeah, the screen went black. Camera turned off. I guess we're still here. Okay. Alrighty. We needed road. This. Literally just take that, right? I do do need to update these to 5 and -5 like I did before. -5. And I'm gonna also delete the pillars. Yes, I'm still alive. Wonderful. Yeah, okay, I only just turned on Nightbot like 2 days ago. I haven't gone through the settings yet. That's my bad, I'm sorry. So this is what I wanted. Save asset. Let's make a thumbnail for this guy real quick. Because this should be good. Monorail. What? Please, not the hand. Just get me out of the hand. The heck? I'm stuck in hand mode. Why can't I go to another freaking tool? What the heck is going on? Hold on. Oh, I see. So I had a window open on one of these displays. It's not visible at the moment. Get a nice screenshot for this. Something to do with the monorail. I believe I did take a good Monorail Station picture. Maybe it should be clearer, actually, what this thing is, if I have a picture that's maybe more... Maybe this one's better. It's kind of like too wide of an image to really... Monorail Station track. In this folder, I need to make a new folder for this. Okay. It's actually not really, it shouldn't really be called Mars thumbnail, but it doesn't matter. So, what asset did he create? Monorail. Created the ground level monorail one way network, which this is a fork of. This version adds a pedestrian lane on either side of the network that allows citizens to wait for the monorail the corrected height. That's it. All right. Save. Quit to Main menu. I'm just going to test out that this works one last time. Load game. City monorail. Up. Dog wanted to come in. So I will go to Monorail Station track. Nice thumbnail there. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. And let's see if that works correctly. It really does seem to work. So look at that. Alrighty. We also should, in theory, have the air road. Yes, we do. Nice. Cool. Quick to desktop. I need to save this. Monorail Station track. And then I need to go to my Steam account off screen real quick, so just bear with me while I do this. Need to log out, log back in, open up City Skylines on the Citywok account. Citywokcitywall. Opening up the damn launcher again. Alrighty. So we're just here now publishing. I mean, at least privately for now. I should probably get in contact with that guy. Make sure it's okay to publish the thing. But it's another one of those things where you just use the asset editor, and I just use the asset editor. It's not like a custom asset, really. It's not like Blender, Photoshop texturing work. So. Oops, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Content manager. Assets, monorail station track, share. It does have the correct CRP. Change that to the preview image. And I don't really care about anything else. Let's publish that. Figure all that out later. And before anyone can see, this needs to be friends only. Cool. Exit game again. Let's go to the assets, and I need to delete the local versions. I do in fact have that. So the monorail track, and then invisible road, Discolory road. Okay, so those are both saved. Now I need to load back in Segalo. So this will take 10 or 15 minutes. I mean, first I have to sign into the correct Steam account and everything. But then, once I am actually loading the game, I will take a quick break while that loads. Excuse the desktop background. Oops. Load the launcher yet again, the lovely Paradox launcher. My dog's behind me, like making really loud squeaking noises. She's like, squeak. What are you doing back here? Here's the game. Like my chair got way lower there somehow. Ah. Hey guys. We're back. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. Turn that music way down. Get past all this stuff. Get our settings back. Didn't take too long. Could have been worse. Made a coffee. It's all good. Logan. Schlubber in Indopney. What are you guys doing? Back in Sagala. Whoop-de-doo. All right. Now. Let's see what we got here. Let's make sure it is here. There was the monorail. Here's the air road. Cool. Let's start with the air road since that's slightly a smaller project. Let's just see how these behave. Actually didn't test them, so should be okay. So my plan, I guess, was to use these air roads all out here, and then once it actually does get a little bit closer, maybe they are forced to slow down or whatever once they get in that area. It's a lot of replacing invisible things with other invisible things. Oh my goodness. That's why like I'm holding it down so that I can at least see what I've done and what I haven't done. So much of it. Come on, this is a stupid process. So there's the split. Ba-ba-ba. Just following these little arrows, basically. Trying to figure out where exactly they are. This is why the replace mod might be good. This is the exact scenario. I'm a little afraid of that though. I would love to, if anyone's had any experience with that, the road replacer mod or whatever one that just came out. Any experience with it? Anyone says, oh yeah, it works perfectly, you know, before I go. I mean, to do it and mess up the whole save and have to reload again right now on stream. It's probably not a good idea. They need like a click drag thing for that. Yeah. I also I need to change this road. See how it's going right through the ship. There's quite a lot of this road. I guess I just shouldn't even bother doing all this. Maybe I should. So tedious and boring. Hate this kind of stuff. I'm not going to do it all. I can't. This is good enough to just see if it works. See if these guys begin to move faster. Well, okay. Cool. That's that. Now, this coffee is dangerously close to my arm. Over here, let's try out our new monorail track. So currently they're all standing down there. Obviously that's the problem that we started with. Upgrade that. Oh, look at it. I love that. Just works perfectly. Nice. Well, here we go. Here we go. This is an extremely custom monorail station. I mean, based off of what I've found on the assets on the workshop, I can't imagine how anyone could have made a custom monorail station really in this sort of way with the paths without this asset that we just made. So this will be fun. All right. Now let's get these like perfectly, let's get these paths sort of perfectly in the spots they need to be. Make sure this is level. And I'm going to turn them invisible, and we'll just start creating a station around it. Boom. Okay. This, 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 this. Need to be the same height. Maybe just like that, just a little higher. Seems good. Seems perfect. All right. So the idea is this is a glass station. That's the idea, that it looks just like this glass bridge over here. So what I'm going to do is use the invisible paths, the elevated version. That. This is super annoying. It does this. I'm imagining I can't just fix it with the terrain editor. Nope. Okay, so nice train car. You like it? It's not quite released publicly yet. It will be. But yeah, it's great. We got Mesh D to make it. He makes a bunch of train assets for the game. Terraform network. Do not want this 60 meters in the air. 0, please. Turn off all the snapping. Just take that basically. So just be some flat area. Same with over here. Except for this one needs to be way higher. And this one's at like a weird slope too. Very cool. Alrighty. So if you missed the beginning, I was saying my plan was to have this be the structure for like an elevator that goes up to there's one stop here, 2 stops at the top, one for the monorail that side and one for the thing up here. But the issue is people are just gonna walk. I mean, there's no like usually, you know, with these City Skylines monorails, I don't know how that, maybe there's one that works differently, but usually there's just a pedestrian path hidden inside of it, you know, and people are just walking like vertically basically to get from high to low. So I kind of feel like I need to hide this somehow. Let's see. So let's start with the platform, I think. That's the best way to go. Start with it on this side. So where we have people and can take sort of height measurements. This needs to be higher. Let's do this with, oops, move it. I think might be a little easier here. Is there a way to upgrade the poles? I know you can drag them away with move it, but that seems to be tedious. You mean these poles? Ideally, eventually, yeah, we will get a upgraded monorail system, but for now, we're just using the vanilla ones. So that's the height. I don't need that. I do need that beam, but I don't need this. Let's see how this looks. Copying and pasting this if I can get away with not really changing much else about it. Probably can. This is gonna be cool. Oh, we still have some glass on this side. That's not ideal. It's that one. It's annoying. Group. Back one, delete. Intergroup. Back one, delete. Okay. Now look at that. Can't even really see where I'm supposed to place this because this thing is in the way. But very cool. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be super cool. It's all gonna be glass, you know, with like some beams like this. Maybe some more wires supporting it. I need to go individually to actually get a good curve. So I feel like the station actually doesn't need to go much farther than that. I don't think people are ever going to stand over here. This is so sick how this is working. I'm so glad that you can do completely custom monorail stations. Very cool. I feel like that's probably far enough in that direction. That's actually past where it needs to go. It really only needs to go to that node. Really stop here. So that's one side. I mean, sort of one side. I'm gonna probably start from the center so that the two sides are equally like kind of shorter depending on, you know what I mean? It's not like one side is lined up and the other side's way shorter because we're on a curve here. This way hopefully it's not too noticeable. Yeah, I mean, it is shorter, but it's okay. It's fine. This is gonna be freaking cool. Look at that. It's very cool, if you ask me. I really like this. Like, hold on. We gotta just look at this for a second. Let's get like a nice, slightly this is crazy. This is gonna be nuts. Sort of glass monorail station. I mean, that's highly work in progress over in that direction. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, this direction is kind of cool. All right. This one is kind of like awkwardly shorter on this side. I think I need to mess with this actually. Move to, needs to be more like that maybe. And then, so not this. I need to figure out how this is going to work. Maybe we should make these pathways the same as this up here. It's actually good because I can line up exactly the angle. So this is really difficult to place properly. So something like, I'm gonna line it up straight in the middle of that thing. Now lower it. That should be good. So Coronation, see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. So this, I'll turn visible. That'll be fun to watch. This is gonna be nuts. Look at this. This is so crazy. All right. What do we have? Glass stairs? How are we gonna do this? That would be sick, honestly, but maybe it should be more like a ramp that goes wonk and then comes over here. Same this way. Or do we do only elevators? We also need to figure out how this is going to be supported. But I think what comes first is actually making the thing. It's going to be freaking really cool though. You'd say long ramp and also elevators. So I think we'll just do the one elevator on this side here. And then, gosh darn it, I deleted the ramped version that I made yesterday, I think. Please tell me I was smart enough to export it. There's no way. Did not do that. That sucks. So I gotta make another ramp version. Okay. So copy paste. That will be the bottom of the ramp. Paste. And this is where I need to make a ramp piece, so intergroup. So it's going to be 2 meters up. What the heck just happened? This is not... Yeah, like that. Actually sideways for that guy. The way he's set up. That. Oops. Like that. And then I need to make like a railing over here. So. Boom. So I subbed to, I got the new Move It and the beta Move It and PO, which apparently should make, no. I thought it said that it would make, it just make, you could select only a group, you know, here when you're here. Which would be really cool, but I guess not. It's fine. When it comes to supporting it, I recommend 2 tall pillars on each end of the station with cables holding it up. Would match the glass thing in the field. Interesting, interesting, interesting. It would be cool if the monorail came through this, but the thing is that's already so high in the air. We'll see. We'll see. So, I guess I gotta do it. These groups are exactly on top of each other. So hard to place things like this. Seems about right though. That's rampish. This is tough. This is not the easiest thing in the world to make. Like that, hopefully. No, it's too high. Shoot, I just have to replace it. It's so hard. So I go like basically. Oh my god, what the freak? That. that. That seems like we're actually about high enough here. So maybe what I could do is move it all over one down. Possibly. This last one might need to be edited so it lines right up. Oh, look how cool this is. This is amazing. So, wait, which one's which here? That one. That. Copy. Move to Alt H. So like this. And the same thing over here. Gonna have to move a couple railings. Add a couple railings. That's generally the idea. Let's get some pedestrian paths going in the correct places now. So it would go from roughly there to roughly there and connect like that. So come on, where is this? It needs to be about that. And then about there. All right. This and this need to be aligned to the height. That. Like that. And let's delete this. Delete that. Hopefully that still works. Make sure. Whoa, where are these guys going? Hey, 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 watch out. This is going way too far, that's why. Needs to go. Oh no, that's not even the thing. Wait, this. Oh, this pedestrian path was what was causing this elevation issue. So I can go to there. Yeah, people are doing a weird thing, but whatever. Why are they all doing that? I might have to make the station longer just to be safe. So let's convert this to invisible. And look at that. Wonderful. Pretty nuts. Elevated glass monorail station. So we need to fix these two things and some of the railings down in here. A little tedious. Especially this is gonna suck. So to group. How's this gonna work? All I need now is some benches, trash cans, and plants. And yeah, the rest of this whole entire district too. What am I gonna do here? that, I guess. So hard to tell. Wait, what? No, wait, I need to figure out really what's going on here. This is tough. This is what the heck. So, God. Everything needs to come down 3, basically. Is this even right? No, it's not even right. It needs to go down one more. 1 or 2 more. Right? It's so hard to tell. So just trying to, I guess, do that. I already did this one. Put that in. This beam. Need this beam. I'm just gonna have to copy and paste this same one over to the other side. This is awful. This is an awful process. So, excuse me, it's about as good as it's going to get. I do need to go into this one. Go like that. Need to take this and copy some of these. So one there, one here. We still have some screwed up glass. Oh my God. So this needs to go to here. I'll leave this group. This glass can come to here, and this beam over there. This is incredibly tedious. Last thing is just fixing this glass. These are 2 things right on top of each other. That's not the right one. Still not the right one. God. That one. Cool. That should be perfectly connected up now. Now this side. Delete that one. hope that this magically works the same, and no, it does not, clearly. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? Hold on, I can't do that again. So I'm thinking maybe... This is the one I need. That one. Just offsetting this a little bit like that, because I cannot do that again. I'm sorry. This will be fine. Oh, it just won't be fine. It's so bad. Wait, no. God, it's so noticeable. God, come on. Guess I gotta do it again. At least I do know it's the correct height now. So that's good. I'm just sliding it over. That. 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 Intensive for sure. Yeah, this is this is definitely one of the more... Oh no, we don't have railings, vertical railings on any of these. God. Yeah, dealing with glass, it kind of sucks because you can only deal with it in props. Like, I would love... It would be so much nicer to be able to make a network with glass so that you didn't have to go through this ordeal anytime you wanted to do something cool with glass. But because of the game, because of the way the game is made, it's just impossible. You gotta... Anytime you want to do glass, it's painstaking. Alright. We're getting there, though. So... Let me, whoa. We're saving. That's what's going on. Whoops. Sorry about that. I have this crazy thing. I have these coasters. And sometimes they suction to the bottom of the cup in this really awful way where they get stuck to the cup and then they fall. Still saving. Alrighty. Useful. Oops. It appears to me that this and this... Oops. This and this need to get moved in just a bit. There's like a gap there. Alright. Now, this guy. Another one over here. Stupid that I didn't do these vertical beams, but it's okay. Wrong one. But actually, I do this one first. So, this group. All this just needs to be moved to the other side. At least the glass does. This needs to be moved over here. You don't need a double of those. This group, we don't need this thing, but actually copy, move to, I'm gonna move it here. It would be that side. And it looks like we also have a piece of glass here, which we don't need. Copy, move to. Oh, what is this? No, no, this we actually did need. It's the wrong thing. Where's the glass? That one. Copy, move to. What? Oh my god. Copy, move to. Oh, I'm going crazy with these things. Copy, paste. Restored. Now, please let me select the correct one here. This is crazy. It's gotta be that, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. Like the rotation thing is like buggier than ever. Like I literally cannot rotate anything at all, ever. Come on. What's going on? Just a hiccup. It's looking good. The side, that part's looking good. We gotta fix up this, gotta fix up the end, fix up that. I think this is gonna be the most tedious part of this whole entire build, so we're getting it over with. So that. Another piece of glass right there. Copy and paste the beam. Things rotate better if you're directly above. Yeah, I mean, I was directly above right then. I don't know. I think it has to do with the fact that procedural objects in some sort of weird way exists in like a parallel universe to this is how I was told it kind of works, is that, and then the game and the procedural objects worlds are like merged on top of each other. And so I think there's like there might be sort of a different system that's going on. So this side is all done. Oh no, almost all done. Need this on the end. Actually redundant there, so I can just move this one. And another one there. Ugh, what are these people doing? No. Let's move this monorail segment in. Should work itself out though. Actually, this right here probably needs to be moved in. I feel like we also need a sideways thing here. So there's another one that has that. Like that. And then I feel like it needs more really screwing up which X goes with what. I should just make a group out of all of these, intergroup, right? I feel like on the end, you know, I feel like it needs to have like just a little bit of room here. For the monorail to have enough space. So this, and what's selected if I do that? I believe it did. That's pretty cool. Copy and paste. Bum, 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 bum. Put this right here. So let's go into this group. Actually, let's just merge all this. Make group, intergroup. So we kind of have access to some of the pieces we already made. Delete that. Delete that. Bum, bum, bum. Right there. We need ones on that end too. Look at that. We need the little shorter ones on the other end. You know, I probably should have, instead of going through all that effort to change these so much, I probably should have raised up this pathway, but it's too late at this point. It's okay. Is that? Is that it? We're done with that? Seems pretty good, except for this end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bottom station part in one PO group and then the top, all the platforms up above in another PO group, so that it's a little clear what's what. So not that, but these ones and those ones. Make group, enter group, change group root. Let's change it to this. Okay, see, that's clear, much clearer. And then let's do the same down here. Make all this, make group, and this upper part, its own group. Make group. All right. We got that piece, we got that piece, we got that piece, we got that piece. Much better. Almost time to decorate. Yes. Well, actually, before I decorate, I do want to make this elevator, animated elevator, because we have to actually change how this is connected a little bit over on this side to do that. And I want to make the supports. Xander the Mander, what up, buddy? How you doing? Reaper, good to see you again. How we all doing? Making a glass monorail station here. There's a lot of work in progress stuff back here. This is just stuff to get people coming here, basically. Thank you for the follow. So actually, we don't need to be going this fast. We can be working in normal speed now that everything actually is working. And I think the next thing to work on is this animated elevator. So what I need is that, which is the Terraform network. I probably need to lower this a bit. Give some space. Something like that. It's all gonna get filled back in with trees at the end, I think. Yeah, we got some cool stuff in this city if you guys haven't seen it. There's like this whole area over here. It's a little bright right now. that. This whole area, this is undetailed up here. We gotta finish that. But got a whole area over here. Suddenly my FPS isn't so good either. I wonder what's going on. This glass thing is gonna be nuts though. Alrighty, so in order to actually get an elevator here, what I need is first a pedestrian path so that we can see where things go. The dark fire blazes. Hey, what up, buddy? How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Good to see you on Twitch. How you doing? Simon, hello. You don't know if I've seen the export. I got the beta. I downloaded it, but I just haven't tried it yet. So I haven't tried that feature yet. But one of the things I need to try it for is this thing that I made in the last stream. This thing is supposed to be like a historic, I don't know, farming thing. So I need to take this into the other save. Yes, the build is coming along. This glass thing's about to be pretty crazy, I think. Ooh. Need to just picker that for a sec. All this should be at the same height. Go like that. We'll have to do, I don't know how this is going to work on that end. And then over here, this is going to be like basically a vertical pathway. And we're going to have to figure out some way to hide it. So in order to figure out some way to hide it, I need to get people walking over here in order to like really see what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is just take this, go down to the beach. I'm just going to do a regular arc path. This is just sort of for testing purposes. Bum, bum, bum. And let us upgrade all this to an invisible path. So that. Got both of them. Like that. So it's going to be an animated elevator. But my concern here is that people are going to be like basically vertically falling, and I'm going to have to figure out some way to maybe encase this thing, this elevator aspect, some way so that they're hidden, those people. Save game? That's not a bad idea. Thanks. That was friendly. How do I get such nice exposure for the city? I've been wondering how to up my quality for LA. You gotta get the reshade program. I'll show you once this is finished saving. But it's not a mod, it's a program you download. It runs over the top of the entire City Skylines program, and it gives you all crazy filters and like curves and bloom and stuff. This is it. And this is the difference without it, with it, without it, with it. Makes a big difference, especially like look at the watercolor over here. Big difference. But yeah, it's just a lot of settings to go through. It takes a while to get a good setup. All right, cool. We got people walking. And what we're looking for is people literally diving off this thing. The website I believe you download it from is called reshade.me. Maybe if you Google that, you can find it. You're going to sleep. Look forward to checking more of my builds. Thanks, buddy. You've been watching this stream for 3 hours. You're headed out as well. Later, schlubbers. Take it easy. Yes, we've been going for a long time, haven't we? We've been productive, though. We made some custom assets in the stream. So, I haven't caught anyone falling. I guess I missed this guy. So, how's this going to work exactly? How is this going to work? So, this piece... we can delete. Wait, that was part of that was glass that we needed. Nice. Oh no. Which API does Sidious use? I don't remember, to be honest. I had to Google it, and I remember finding some forum or something where someone asked the question, and I guessed that that was the answer, and it worked fine. Make sure when you download it also that you get all the plugins. Here's some people falling. You don't want to miss any of the plugins. Just get all of them. Yeah, you can do crazy stuff. You can like have like reflections from the water, and like I haven't figured out how to do that, but you can add like distance fog and all sorts of depth of focus, depth of field things. Okay, so how in the world is this gonna work? What I need to do, so I have all of these electrical wires that come up to this point here. First of all, this doesn't seem nearly tall enough anymore. So let's raise this way up to like there. Do I play the game with reshade features on? Yeah, I do. I play the game with all the reshade features on. It's constantly running. And to be honest, I think you could completely probably not use the... I mean, I haven't done it, but I feel like you could replace post-process effects, relight maybe even with reshade if you really tried. I'm not sure if you would want to, but I believe it's possible. Something like that, even taller. Like that, I guess. So it's got to go about there. This is going to be pretty crazy. This actually has to be lower, this part. It's to be much lower. That. Reshade doesn't impact frames. Yeah, it doesn't either really for me. Make this even bigger and longer. Move it that way. Move it down. So these rungs are obviously going to be where some of the stops are. Something like that. is this gonna work? It's gonna be tricky. Make it tall enough it can be the support for the glass walkway going up the hill. My thought is that there's a very large, like, I'm actually not expecting to use all of this glass walkway. I'm expecting to probably delete like half of it over here. This is going to be a big building right about here. So this isn't going to be super long, and I think it can probably maybe be supported from the building. No, you're right. It might actually look better if it was supported from this. Supported like that. And, you know, might be a good idea. Good thought. Let's go like that. Let's be lowered. Maybe even taller, like that. I just keep having to lower it every time I make it taller. It's like starting to stick out so far into this field. Maybe it needs to be like this. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We can get it lined right up to that glass walkway right there. Cool. Good idea. Grab these. So the electrical wires. You need to go way higher. And more to the left. Like this. Seems like we have a bunch of people here all of a sudden. In case you're wondering, a little backstory. This is Sagala. This is a project that me and Skibbeth, who also makes City Skylines videos on YouTube, and the Template Institute are working on. The Template Institute is doing like a really big project called Skylines Invicta. That's very popular, and this is building the capital city for Stellaris, the game, basically. This is the federal capital for the whole entire nation. This is the city capital for the city. We got like a monorail going around. And there's like a whole other version of this map that's set 400 years in the past, where there's like a whole backstory about how their ship crashed here and they had to colonize this place. So this is well into the future, where we still have vanilla hearses. These need to get replaced. I also have a couple other weird cars flying around, but most of the things flying around should be like these flying vehicles. And they fly into like... that's all fixable. They fly into like air hangars, like in here. See, there's one coming out right now. This is the Parliament and the Senate. Kind of Star Wars-y. So this is just a monorail station. So this is, in this area, is like right here on the peninsula. We're thinking it's like a historic farm. And they just left it open. And this will be like a nice big beach to come at. And then right here where this big air hangar is, this is just temporary. This will be like a really large couple skyscrapers, probably right in here. You're super enjoying this island. I'm glad the LUT and the themes were about to match perfectly for the color systems. Yes, exactly. I spent a lot of time on the LUTs and the themes. We spent quite a while on those, getting them looking perfect. So you know what, actually, I can probably get rid of... Oh, this is going to be tough to select. Maybe impossible. Okay, no, don't work like that. Place this back to that. Take this out here and then get rid of that node. Let's upgrade this. I want to be able to see it real quick while I'm working on it. So it's really annoying how these wires are here, like super in my way. I'm gonna move them like out here for a while. We'll move them back in later. So this needs to be straight. Hello, Macaroon Crush with the rating. Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. We're playing some City Skylines. Working on Sagalo. I literally just gave an explanation of what we were doing though, so bear with us. But this is a monorail station. This is a custom monorail station. There's already people coming here. And we're working on this animated. I'm trying to make an animated elevator here. But I'm trying to think of the best way to do this because we gotta hide these people. I think what I can do maybe is kind of cover up like a sliver of space in this thing where the people can walk, and that's kind of maybe hidden. You're doing monorails is nice. Doing monorails as well. It's good to hear. Everyone's doing monorails. This is I had to earlier in the stream I had to go in the asset editor and make this custom monorail track that's just this one segment so that we could use it for like a custom station here, invisible everything. So it's been a little bit of a process, a lot of loading in and out of the game on the stream. Oh, come on, scale please. Wait. So see, I'm sort of thinking that I can hide these people going up and down, and we can still have like an animated elevator like attached to the left here, sort of. So, but all the way down to the bottom, I guess. Sometimes like leaving little tiny gaps where like obviously you can't see in there, but it just adds to the texture of the thing. I'm hoping that we're actually hiding these people. We're also kind of getting, this isn't quite angled right. I have to delete these and start over, just a little bit more angled. Do you have highly reflective or mirrored glass? I don't think I do. I think all the glass I actually had that same thought. It is so bright right here. What the heck is so bright? That is a good thought. I think the closest thing to that I have would be to take like just part of a building, like a vanilla building. Oops. Screwed up. This does seem to be hiding it better than last time. Those poles. And it's hiding the people on their like steep decline down the hill. Oh no, we gotta mess with the path a little bit. It's starting to stick out. Oh, this whole thing is still angled like a little bit wrong. This is so funny. So funny. So I'm just gonna take these up. We're auto saving. I should try line copy for this. Isn't that what I was doing? Where you hold control or alt or whatever, and you use the Copy, duplicate in the row. Isn't that what I was doing? Or is there something else? Save, 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 autosave. Open the window up a little bit. It's getting a little stuffy in here. So windy outside today, though. Alright, done autosaving. Copy. Move to. It's also like angled just a little weird. Like that. Line copy. Well, okay, I'll try this real quick. Let's copy paste. So okay, so what you're saying is go in here, holding an axis, press control. That's what I just did. That's how I did it. Then instead of releasing the left click, press shift. Then you can let go of control and shift. Okay. And I'm in line copy. Oh ho ho ho! That's cool. Very cool. Simon, man, that's awesome. Very cool. Use arrows page up and page down to change orientation of the line while in oh, okay, wait. So let's try that one more time. I can't control Z that. Paste. Okay. So I'm clicking this, holding control, holding shift. Oh, okay, I did it wrong. And you're saying let go shift and control, and now I can do page. Oh, what? That's crazy, Simon. All right, let's redo what we did a second ago. That's tight. Very cool. Delete all of them but one. So let's just move this up just a little bit like that. It's also not centered correctly. Cool. So control, get it to here, shift. Now we're in line selection mode. I can unclick that. Very cool. I mean, it is actually already oriented kind of correctly, but let's get it just perfect. Wow, amazing. Look at that. Very cool. So it actually probably should go basically to the top, and we can like delete sections or something. Or I don't know how the best way to do this is. Let's just go to the top. Not quite lined up. Copy, move to like that. And that does seem to have hidden everyone so far. But we're gonna need to make like doors or something. Why don't we make the little vehicle that goes up and down first? In order to do that, it's such a shame that that thing has to get filled in though, isn't it? It's like kind of ugly. Maybe there's something high, like maybe doing something highly reflective, like you were saying before, might be the move. Like even like a solar panel, maybe. Oh, I only have vanilla ones. Oh, I have this one, this Ronix one. Like, what if... maybe there's a glass thing that I can use that's better. This one you kind of can't see through. No, you kind of can though. No, you totally can. You totally can see through. That one you really can't. Let's use this. Yeah. Again with the good ideas. Make these group align rotations. No, not at all. It didn't work at all. Oh, but it is still see-through. Did you see that? It's still see-through. Or is it only see-through from one side? What's going on here? Change the time of day. Yeah, shoot. See-through from both sides. This is just so ugly, covering up the people like that. I mean, I'm sure that these are all see-through, except the whole thing about glass. Metal. Sci-fi. This is basically the same deal. Oops. I'll move this out of the way for a sec. Oh, get these guys, these bots out of here. 2 layers, glass and metal. Yes, perhaps. I'm like trying to think if maybe if there's a way to force them into the beam. Like, let's go with the skinniest one possible here. And gonna add a node on it. So I'm just gonna add a node there. Make this also super skinny. Gonna add a node. Ah, shoot. Shoot. I really royally screwed up something with these wires now. Hold on, I'm gonna have to, yeah, delete that. It's so annoying, these buttons, like they click through the UI to anything behind them when you first click them, so you gotta like move off to the side in order to properly click them. So, okay, so that. Line to object type to this. So I'm going to put this in the beam. Put this in the beam. Move this to here. You know what I mean? I feel like that might work. Might just be stupid enough to work. Cool. Great. Problem solved. Now at the bottom, we can make this invisible again. At the top, invisible, visible, I'm gonna leave this, maybe figure out a way to hide that just little bit of thing, because the invisible path is way thicker and they won't stay hidden. We use the invisible path for the actual slope there. So now we need this elevator vehicle. I think the first thing we need is some sort of like beams or tracks on this thing, maybe, for it to kind of technically be attached to. So let us see what we have. Beam. For PO. So we'll do something like this. So we'll go way up to the height of the top. This needs to go. See some people sticking out of the beam there a little bit. I'll have to change that. What's going on here? This needs to come out like that. So just a little bit cattywampus. But that seems fine to me. Maybe it should be lowered just a bit like that. Drop back out. Dude, that line thing is amazing, Simon. Really incredible. So that's how we want it? It's all right. Doesn't seem the same as the other side. Something like that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe these aren't completely parallel somehow. So that's like the track basically that this thing is going to drive on. Go into this group. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of all this. So the elevator will go right into there, basically. And we're just gonna have to ignore this part or something. So I'm thinking it just looks like a platform that we've, like any of these other platforms. Move it over here. Leave group. Explode. So get all these out if possible. I have to do this twice to get some of these overlapping ones. It's just one. Let's get in there. Okay. And remake the group. And make a group out of this. Copy, move to. So this is going to be the animated car. It's probably going to need some sort of door, right? Like on this side, actually on both sides. It's going to need a door somehow. We'll have to figure out how that works exactly. First of all, let's make sure that the middle is the group root. It's actually important. Move this to here. Move that to there. These have got to be moved in. This is just a whole shorter thing. Bum. Bring all this in. This is tedious. And on this side. Me two there. That's the last one. Okay, cool. Now, this thing needs some sort of mechanism over here. That like attaches it to these beams, you know? So like, basically I'm imagining something like this. Probably needs to be like that. Whoa, what's gonna happen? Scale it that way. Looks like these beams actually need to come down further. This. And on the other side as well. That. I feel like this thing should have a piece. Nine, come on. Cannot use that thing. Like basically, I'm thinking this is gonna have to be scaled way down. Okay, this is like a support thing or whatever, I don't know. Over here and on the other side, that's the thought. It's not really straight. More like that. Basically like that on either side. And then we need some sort of like door contraption, like our opening and closing, like something, some sort of safety thing. Like if this chunk right here, intense, hello, hello, hello. How's it going, dude? This chunk is moving up and down. The back and the front are gonna be wildly exposed. No railing. Can I explain what a solar eclipse is? Maybe someone in the chat can explain that for you, Intense. Solar eclipse? I don't remember which one's which. So this might be a really dumb idea. Or it might be just be brilliant. Like, I don't know, this is actually might be stupid. You know what I mean? Like, basically having a set of doors over here. And then a second set of doors like here that line up, you know, whatever. That actually need to not be part of the same group. And then we make some sort of thing to fill in the little gaps. I don't understand boomer jokes. What am I working on? This is the glass monorail station. I'm trying to make a animated elevator that goes from this level to up here. I was thinking 3 stops, but now that I'm thinking about it, because of the way POs animate, I think I have to do only 2 stops. Wait, one of these really shouldn't be part PO group, that one. Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. How do they get that semi-transparency? It's the rotor shaders script when you make the prop. Very important. In Dopney, you gotta, if you haven't already, you gotta make sure you read through the whole Ronix 69 website. Make group. Enter group. Change group root to that. Okay. Leave group. Make it a glass square box. Yeah, that might actually be the best way. Yeah, let's do it like that. That's a good idea. Because then it's not going to be weird having like a taller wall. Chock full of great ideas over here. You know what we should do? This is getting like hard to look at when it's surrounded by a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do is make a new layer. This is called, it's called VanCampen. So this, whoa, that, this, these will all be on the VanCampen layer, and that will be invisible for a quick second here. Cool. This is not correct. And that's actually not correct either. Explode this entirely. Okay. That needs to be out of the group. That needs to be out of the group. Can be a group. Okay. So now this box is just a group. And ignore this glitchy path going through it. It's so hard to ignore. It'll be okay. So this and this. How do you make the elevator go diagonally upwards? You just make the A and B points at a diagonal from each other. What you do. Actually, I guess we should make the sides of this first. Something like that. Yeah, did you see this thing I made with this functionality? Check this out. Where is it? There's one of them, but he's not moving just yet. Maybe there's one of these guys. Oh, they're all on the same timer. There. Goes very slowly at first. Then he speeds up. 1 second, guys. I got to be right back. I'm just gonna leave this on like this for a second. I will be back in just like 5 minutes. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. It's a big drama phone call going on. It's outside the door. I wanted to check in on it real quick. Something I knew was about to happen, but someone was not going to be happy about. Big drama. All right, back to this. Oops. So actually I should probably take these two, set them to that height. Move this in. Welcome back. Thank you, Intense. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The hardest part of this, which I'm really not excited for, is when we got to... Oh no. When we have to animate it, it's like so difficult to get the animation to work right, and like the piece, you're just animating one piece and then parenting all the rest of it. So a lot of times like the piece gets separated from the rest of it and you're trying to line it up. It's a whole thing. Will be fun. Copy, copy. Oy vey. This isn't looking good. Let's move this in. Oh man, it isn't the prettiest thing in the world. It'll be cooler from a distance, for sure. Okay, we also need this glass. This, edit. Let's move this away from the other one, because that's incredibly annoying. This song sucks. This needs to get taken out of my playlist. Does a rabbi make coffee? He brews it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's a good one. So one of these two, that one can be deleted. That can be deleted. This glass can be moved here. That. Let's add another glass here. Right? And these can come in. Whoa. That. Like that. And now basically this entire side can be copied over here. Let me delete that. Let's go like copy paste. You like that one, Julius Kaiser? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So, like that. And a glass on top. In reality though, this is going to be freaking annoying. All of this should be slanted at the same angle. Right? That's how it has to be, I believe. So this is gonna kind of suck. Basically, let's start with this. Something like that. Something like that. These doors are gonna have to be rotated. Seems like everyone's walking in slow motion. Yes, because I use the speed slider mod. The game just moves too fast, if you ask me. I always play at 30% speed slider. Alrighty, so let's get this. Put that in. Something over here. That piece and that piece. Ooh, this needs to be a page down, page up. That. And it's just the doors, and you need to be rotated. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I probably should rotate them. That, and then sort of raised up. Edit, bum bum, bum bum, like that. Get the position right. Is this an elevator system, sort of? Yes, exactly, an elevator system. So I think we're actually at about the point where we can start getting this working. So what we do, let's turn back on our layer so we can see what we're doing. We're basically attempting to get this to line up right to here. And I think to do that, what we should do first is enter group and take this piece and this piece. Copy paste. Explode. Remake. I have to rechange the group root. Okay. And then take these two and move them way up here. I need to make like the same sort of entryway so that I can line up these doors, and that'll be the easiest way to get this lined up properly. So it'll have to be something like there. I'm gonna have to move one of these beams. Chofolex. Hey, what up, buddy? How you doing? So we got this one beam in the way, but I think what we should do maybe is take like these 4 beams at the top and just move them up all together. So you just get a gap in the beams. Like that, basically. Nice. So yeah, let's animate this now. All right. Enter group. This guy right here, you need to edit him. Go to modules. Add the back and forth module. All right. Actually, no. Delete this. We need to make we should make this door right here be the root so that the door actually gets perfect. I can go up there and perfectly line it up. So hold on. Change group root. That door. Now this door, we'll add the module. Back and forth module. Children in group follow motion on. Points. Set point A. And then I'm going to slide this way up to there. It looks like it needs to be moved backwards a bit, something like that. Maybe to the left just a bit. Set point B. Oh, and it returned itself back to the original position now. Very cool. Except for, it did the thing. Shoot. I hate this. Okay, wait. Boom, stop. I need to move this down here. Is that going to work? No, this isn't going to work. Screwed it up. I really screwed it up. I just need to click Rest A when that happens. Oh, I see what you mean. I think. Okay, wait. Stop. How do I even get this back to what I was doing? So... move this back into position. When your door was way up, click Rest A to return it back. Okay. Let's try it again. So here it is. Point A. Point A. Now. Dude, Simon, is so nice having you in the streams. It's incredible. Up to here. Needs to be about there, maybe. Point B. Rest A. Haha. Okay, cool. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of this monstrosity. Wow, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Get these nodes back into position. Those ones. It's supposed to be like that. Thanks for the help, Simon. Really appreciate it. So this is a little awkward right here. Maybe I can just turn just that. That's the whole thing. Shoot. Isn't even the right one. Go back to the 1 meter. Okay, I'm just trying to get that to be 1 meter. Because that's the one where it's the thinnest, and they're most likely to walk inside of this pillar here. I mean, shoot, this is still... This part needs to be invisible. This is so hard to try and hide them in this pillar. Like that. That works. You recommend I try different speed curve settings. Yes, I was going to do that. I just wanted to get this path working right. So at least like we could see how this is meant to look without having interruptions. And I also wanted to finish adding that in. And then I was going to mess with the timing and get it all perfect. This is going to be great. All thanks to you, Simon. Could never have done it without the PO. Very cool. All right, so what I need is actually to take some glass pieces out of this. I'm gonna put a duplicate on the inside of each of them, so on each elevator entrance or whatever. Enter group. Take this. That beam. That beam. That beam and the glass. Copy paste. This is actually going to kind of be annoying, so explode group. Do that. Make group. And then I need to make sure that the route is still correctly that door. Copy, move to, put this right here. And it looks like we have a gap. It's lovely. We actually don't need this. Delete. We don't need that actually. We don't need either of these end pieces. More of this stuff. Go like that. Yikes. Something like this. I do the bottom though. Is there no top railing over here? There is none. So there. And there. Cool. And before I unpause the simulation, make sure I got this all correct. So that door, that can all be a group. This is still its own group. Let's hope it works. Nice. We're gonna have to add some little people standing in this elevator. Gonna be cool. So what I need here is glass piece, top piece, side piece, and the other side piece. Copy paste. Move it over here for now. Explode. Make group. Change route to that one. Copy, move to right here. I mean, it's a little janky right there. Where are these guys going? Maybe I should have them go through the bottom of this. You know what I mean? Maybe pop up like more over here. Maybe that's a little bit less conspicuous. But real quick, let's add some citizens like just in there. Yeah, Simon, I like the linear one while I'm working because it's easier to tell when it actually finally hits the ending position. And then changing it to a linear one once it's like, okay, this is good. What is this? What is this? What is this? What? EO? What is that thing? Delete. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab some Rust Bucket people. Not that many different people are there. Like that. Some of these I didn't turn into POs. Up to PO. Copy. Move to. So basically just trying to put these guys in the elevator so that it does in fact look like there's people in the elevator. These need to all be aligned same height, which actually is too high. Cool. That plus those. Make group. Sure that that's still the root. Okay, those people should now be part of the elevator. And they are, look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Whoa! God, these stupid coasters. I'm so sorry. It's like suction to the bottom of the cup. So when I raise up the cup, the coaster comes with it, and then at a certain point it falls off onto the table, and it's like ceramic. It's such a terrible coaster. Well, that's basically done. Oh, look, we don't have ends to these platforms. That's something to do real quick. So that would be this piece, this piece, this piece, basically. I guess we're missing a vertical one. We'll do that afterwards. Are we missing a vertical one? Yeah, we are. Here we are. The other side, somehow we're not. Very cool. All right. The idea was to have these, see how we have, like, it's sort of hard to see them sometimes, but we have these wires that are supporting this bridge on the one side. It'd be cool. Yeah, wires supporting the bridge on the other side. Also, we kind of lost the base of this thing. Let me see about this real quick. Actually, hold on. We'll make Simon happy. And actually set this thing properly. So it should be a logistic, maybe smooth. Smooth is good, yeah. Let's make this like 8 and 8 and 2 and 2. Man, this is already a popular park. 4,000 people have already walked through this gate since we started this stream. This is the temporary city over here. Let's make this look a little bit better down here real quick. Actually, yeah, that's what I was going to do, is real quick mess with the terrain down here. See if I couldn't get the base of this being back to it being exposed, because it's like this part, it's kind of nice. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible though, so let me see. Boom, like that. It's doing weird stuff, yeah. It's doing weird stuff. Get back to where it was, please. It feels like it should have a base, to be honest. Like, I don't know, maybe that's not worth doing right now. Instead, what I'm gonna do is fill this in with forest. Actually, not directly under that. We're just out here. We need a smaller brush. And then I was using the Sagala grass field. In here. I gotta figure out a way to support like the station part of it. I mean, probably from the bottom. Maybe even just from the track itself. Could probably do something pretty simple, like take the same thing as that, basically. This part. That right there. Maybe do one under each beam or something. Something like that. Something. You loved the mansion video in the Mars series because of the story behind it. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's fun doing those kind of videos for sure. All these builds are gonna have that eventually. At least Sagala builds will have videos like that. Sci-fi. So something more like this. I hate the way it gets scrunched. There was a way that it just looked thinner, but it was let me see. Can I go take all of these, move them way in? Oh no. Done. So like this. And like that. I mean, it's kind of scrunched, but I feel like what we can do now is rotate it basically as 90 degrees as we can. You make it smaller, the whole thing. And then I was thinking of having it go this direction, basically, like. something like that. So kind of need like a full length one and a half length one. These things are so versatile. I love these props. Whoa. Needs to be like that. This. That. So that's the half length one. And this one will make a little bit longer for full length. Like that. I can try typing in values with your number pad while holding an axis in order to move them in the exact way or whatever. I don't mind doing it the normal way. So this is only going to be a half one here. And for the rest of the platform, it's only going to be half. And we'll probably add some sort of connecty thing under the bottom of it. Some way. Looking good. So now on this side. This one's like further from the monorail track or something. Sort of okay. Do the double one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should just copy this so I don't have to keep rotating it 180 degrees. That. And then these long ones for here. Something like that. And here, same thing. That looks cool. That looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. Very cool. Very cool. I'm not sure if it even needs more. I feel like that almost feels supported. Like, kind of does to me. Oh, we're saving. Some water. Everyone else should also drink some water. Real quick. Good thing to do. There should be some shade at the station. I don't think you need to wait at this station more than like a minute at a time. I think it's okay. The cars are pretty small and they run really often. In theory. I mean, it might not be the case right now, but when the city is complete, that's the idea. Ooh. Let's just turn this invisible so at least it looks a little nicer. I'll have to make a whole beach thing over here. But man, that was one of the more tedious builds in a while. We haven't completely finished it. I guess the last thing to do, maybe I should make these wires go over here. Like we planned. Let's do that. So we need this type of node. And you just need to go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard to see. I think something like this. Basically. Okay, let's grab all of these. They're gonna have to come way up. First of all, where do they go to? So hard to see. Can't really tell where the ends are. I think I need to turn off this for a sec. Much better actually for this kind of work. So it should be like that. And we got to move this like way in. Maybe to here. We got a weird thing. One very weird thing. What's going on with that? It's this and this, I believe. No, what is it? Where is it? Oh my god. Nope. You all see that there's a kink in it, right? It should be like right. No. 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 This is so nuts. Okay. I have to redo all this. This isn't gonna work. Let's grab just 2 measly wires. I need to start here. It looks as though I didn't even delete all this. That need to be deleted. Where are these things here? Come on, the node, please. So the first ones will go to like here. Big hiccup in the game. Right about there. Needs to be raised way up. Cool. Now, in theory, if we copy all of this in place, it'll only duplicate over here. So 1, 2, boom. Nice. Go back to just that. Bum, 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 bum. Take all of this. Duplicate. Just nodes. Bum, 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 bum. To be honest, I don't think these wires need to go any farther than this. Because I think most of this will be a skyscraper starting about here. All of this, it's too high. Hold on. Like that. The only thing left unsupported is the ramps. But I don't know, maybe it's feasible. Well, that was a crazy build. That was a really crazy build, and I'm excited to see where the rest of this build goes. A lot more intensive than I was planning, but also a lot cooler. This animated thing is sick. This will all be skyscrapers in this open area. Look at the monorail, just pulling up and stopping, picking people up. Incredible. What a crazy thing. I've never done this in City Skylines. We had to make a two custom assets today in this stream. Alright guys, well, fun one, for sure. Definitely, look at this thing. It's crazy. That's it for this one. I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, guys. Later.